On August 16, 2023, officers arrived at a home where a former convict claimed he was being targeted inside his own house.
I want her to be scared. She's not going to hit me 6 times in front of my kid and then call me a bad person.
As investigators began questioning both sides, the stories instantly collided, raising one critical question: who was actually telling the truth?
My mom calls me a liar and stuff. She gets super mad. He was like, I'm gonna throw. I'm just kind of scared. He did that to himself when he banged his head in the wall.
Police were dispatched following a domestic disturbance call between a married couple.
Okay, what happened?
All this, it's a constant fight about beer and cigarettes every night, and I'm getting tired of it. And I left with my dog to the dog park up there.
Nathan explained that what began as a verbal argument spiraled out of control the moment he returned home.
So I came home because we just got into an altercation. Okay. So I drove up there.
All verbal?
Yes, all verbal. All verbal.
Okay.
And so I drove up there, and this just happened literally 25 minutes ago. And I come home, and she's videotaping me in the car, and she's just like, oh, you want to do this, and you want to do that. And I'm like, I'm not doing nothing, Jessica. I'm not doing nothing at all.
He claimed the situation turned physical while he was actively holding their 2-year-old child.
So you said your 2-year-old was in your arms when she hit you?
He's been right here the whole time.
How did she
hit me about 4 times.
Open fist, closed fist?
She hit me in my eye.
Despite the visible injury around his eye, Nathan hesitated to push for legal charges.
Do you want to press charges?
I don't want to. I just want this to stop. I want her to be scared.
Nathan admitted his reluctance stemmed from a deep fear of his own criminal history being turned against him.
I did 8 years in prison in Arkansas, and I missed his whole life, and I'm here for him. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to get no more in trouble. I don't want to go back to jail.
He worried that responding officers would automatically judge him based on his past convictions.
Any type of persuasion or manipulation or lying could have happened because, dude, she's a female and people take her, more or less their position with my background, with me being in prison.
To protect himself, Nathan had already begun making secret preparations to leave the marriage.
Are you guys getting a divorce, stay together, or what's happening?
The 22nd, she knows it, but she don't really know it. But the 22nd, I have appointment for a divorce, and she don't know that because of what's been going on. And so I just had to do it behind her back because if I tell her, she
doesn't know.
Yeah, she does this. Yeah, so I gotta stay quiet.
He even recalled a prior conviction where a defensive move cost him over a year behind bars.
I spent 14 months over domestic violence when my face was like this, and I pushed her off me up in Arkansas. This was 2012. Okay. And her elbow hit the wall like this and swelled up. They gave me a domestic 3 intent to cause harm. It was a misdemeanor. And I did 14 months in the penitentiary for that. I don't care about the past, but I'm not going to be blamed for what she's accusing me of.
Nathan revealed this wasn't an isolated event, describing a prior assault that left him with severe physical damage.
Yeah, she hit me in the back 2 weeks ago with a metal pole, and I broke my back in 2011, and my legs went numb for a little bit, so...
He further explained that severe financial strain had pushed their household to a breaking point, making minor expenses dangerous triggers.
I'm late on electricity. I'm behind on a bunch of bills. She worries about beer and cigarettes. And I try to tell her, babe, we got 2 kids, we got responsibility. And I'm like, I have no money. Like, my accounts are negative.
He also admitted calling 911 earlier that evening, only to quickly hang up out of fear.
Last night I told her I'd call the cops, and I did. But somebody called back and said, we got an emergency call. I said, no. I said, you know what, my phone does that all the time, but it don't. It's actually me calling and then me hanging up because I'm so scared of what's...
Seeking neutral confirmation, officers turned to Nathan's 10-year-old son, Eli.
Can you tell me what you saw tonight, or what you heard?
I heard yelling. I opened my door, and my mom's yelling at my dad. And then my dad comes in, and he has like a big bruise on his eye, and I don't know what happened.
When asked about his mother's history of violence, the child's response matched his father's story.
Does your mom hit your dad often?
The only times I've seen her hit him was one time she hit him with a beer can, and then she took a pull, hit him on the back, and he had back problems now. And then she hit him in the eye.
Have you ever seen your dad hit your mom?
No.
Although Eli's account supported Nathan, officers still had to hear Jessica's version of events.
He punched like 2 holes in the wall
But today?
right after that.
Okay.
And then he broke like several plates, and I decided to take the car, even though it doesn't work very good. I took the car and drove it down there to our neighborhood because I didn't want to deal with it.
Jessica portrayed Nathan as volatile and unpredictable, claiming he made repeated threats throughout the evening.
And he's just been threatening constantly. And he was like, well, when the cops come, they're going to come get you. And I was like, fine, I give up. I give up.
When pressed on whether Nathan physically harmed her, Jessica admitted he hadn't landed any blows.
He didn't touch you in any way, though? No hitting, nothing like that?
No, I mean, he kind of went like that a couple of times.
Okay.
Like he wanted to hit me.
Nathan insisted he was actively trying to move forward, pointing to an upcoming employment opportunity she was attempting to derail.
I mean, I got a job interview tomorrow. I got to do a physical and a test, and I'm gone. It's Corroboration out of Springfield, and I feel like she's just trying to trap me. She wants me to go to jail, like all the other times. And I don't want to.
He also addressed her claims regarding military knives stored inside the apartment.
All these knives. All the knives and the knives and the knives and the bigger knives. Because my dad was a servant, he was in the army. You see, welcome home, warrior citizen.
Yeah.
And I got knives.
Pretty normal.
I mean, I've been to prison.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not, I got this stuff from my dad passed away. My grandpa passed away last year. I get it. I'm a criminal. I understand. But what I'm trying to say is that I'm not a bad person, man.
With 2 completely different narratives, officers focused on explaining Nathan's facial injury.
What happened to his face?
What?
What happened to his eye? It's bruised.
He did that to himself when he banged his head in the wall.
This new claim immediately raised red flags, directly contradicting her initial description of the damaged property.
When did he do that? You said he punched the wall. You never said he banged his head in the wall.
Yes, he did in the door.
Okay.
In the door right there. If you go to the back door where he's at.
The back door?
Yes.
Okay.
You see a back door? Or that door in the back? He did that to himself.
Under targeted questioning, Jessica's timeline crumbled, leading to an undeniable admission.
Earlier you said you hit him. Where did you hit him?
I like literally slapped him
Where'd you slap him?
on the ear.
Which one?
His right.
His right ear? Was he holding Tristan while that was happening?
No.
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 Where was Tristan?
Tristan was in his playpen the whole time.
Confronted with the child's testimony, Nathan's bruise, and Jessica's conflicting statements, officers made their decision.
You are under arrest, domestic assault third.
No.
We are going to go to jail.
No.
Do you need anything to take with you? Okay, take a seat for me.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Despite Nathan's fear that his past would decide his future, the objective evidence cleared his name. Jessica was handcuffed on the scene and officially charged with second-degree domestic assault and endangering the welfare of a dependent.